Welcome to my channel, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. This video is for HVLogic's 500 subscriber giveaway. What he wants us to do is show off our lock collection. So let's get to it. This is a new lock station for me, so everything's still got to find a place. This light is temporary because there's an old fluorescent light up there that kind of throws some yellow light, and I just need to get some better lighting here, so that's there temporarily to get me going. My key pins and everything for Schlage that I got from Sparrows and everything, and several different key pins, some American lock stuff in there, just some tools that I took off my desk from before and they ended up in the box, gutting tools and stuff like that. And some pins that I've used. Their locks are getting progressively pinned, so they're just sitting in there. I haven't spread out the stickers or anything yet from all the other lock pickers that I've gotten, but that will get done soon. Let's see, my 5mm multi-pick set in here, just some other pins, some random tools. This is the doorknob off of my exterior garage door so that I can clean it up. It's got a deadbolt on it, so it's still locked, but I just need to get it rekeyed. And I've done something different with my front door, so that's already set up. And then yeah, these are the locks that I have to go through or have gone through for different things. These are locks that I've done for belts, the Gold D9, Quickset Smart Key Gen 3, a couple of multi-locks, and the master lock. So the core in that master lock is my first ever challenge lock that I did, but I put a different one in the body and sent it out, resent it out after I got this one back. So the body is, my original body is out there in the wild somewhere, don't know where. And then this lock is just a challenge lock that I made. That was actually the first one that I made. So I still have my original core. So I have my 410s that I just pick on while watching movies and stuff. Some SFIC locks. Those are American SFIC padlocks. I just need to put the cores in them, which are sitting on top of them. And then let's come over here. I have a couple of Corbin and Yale padlocks that have security pins in them and nasty keyways that I attempt every once in a while, not too often. And then I have this this lovely piece of work that makes me want to go hunt down Joe Picks and throw this lock at him. Joe gave me this lock when he sent me his challenge box joint custody, and then I asked him if he'd ever gotten it open, and he said nope. This lock has little to no movement on the core. When you put a tension wrench in it, I'm twisted on the key, and you can see the black line there, and it doesn't even really move, just touching it with the key in it. It's immediately onto spring tension when you try to turn that key. So we put a tension wrench in it, you get slight, ever so slight movement. I did get it into a false set once, and that's about the closest I've ever gotten to it. There's so much spring tension on it right out of the gate. It's just a really difficult lock. Let's see if I can even, I can't. Yeah, I can't even, yeah, it's so tough, even one-handed. It is open now, but it's got really tight spring tension on it. So Joe, thanks for that lock. If I ever see you, I'll throw it at you. I'm just kidding, I won't do that. But so next I have my American locks. That's a Series 40 and a couple of I think they're 5560 and 5540 or something like that. Yeah, 5530 and a 5540 or 5550. What is that one? 5560. I was off all the way around. Okay, so I have a 30 and a 60. Those are brass, and then I have some other American locks in the other room that I just kind of pick on from time to time. They're not in here, so I have like, I think two others. And then this box is empty, but this is an 1106, and it has a 410 core in it. I got a box of those. My plan was to take them out of the package and do an out of the package, out of the box pick, because I hadn't ever picked one of these with the 410 core in the 1100 body. But I got impatient, so I got one out and I picked it. Now I got to shoot a video, and I'm going to grab one out of the box and do a, kind of basically a blind pick. I'm going to try not to look at the key and pick it, and then gut it, because I'm curious. I kind of know what they are, but the one that I picked seemed awful easy, and it looked easier than its key looked, so it's kind of confusing me. So I'm interested in gutting it, because I don't know if anybody's ever bought any of these, but I got these Mead Johnson 410s off of eBay, and sometimes I only have to pick like 3 pins in some of these. One of them came without a key, so I busted it open and I put it into a keychain thing that I 3D printed. When I gutted it, they're master keyed. So all these Mead Johnsons are super easy because they're master keyed. They're the left-hand keyway, but they're master keyed. Once they're repinned, they're a lot more tricky to pick. So my plan is to smash them out of here and put them into something else so that I can pick them. I don't know, maybe I'll put them into one of these cores, repin them and put them into these locks and pick them in there. All right, so let's go through what I have up here. I have a goal. These are my locks that I need to pick for the next belts, or they're just I got them because they look like fun locks to have. This is a gold GP. It's a black belt lock. It's got, I think, 19 pins in it, 5 across the top, 6 and 6. No, 6 across the top, I think it is, and then 6 or 7 down the side. I can't even remember. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the keys are hard to read, but yeah, I think it's got 19 pins if I remember correctly. I have a wink house. I got some locks from Moon in Germany, so I split them with Joe Picks. So I have this nice wink house that has a gnarly mouth of pins. Picked up a Miwa. I haven't even tried to pick this one yet, but it's on my list. I got a tier key. This one, I actually got it from Japan. I ordered it on Amazon. It was an open box on Amazon, and it only cost me like 20 bucks shipped from Japan. I have the West 916 that I've picked, but I haven't picked on camera, so I need to get that one going again. The Trioving. I like these oval cylinders. These oval cylinders, just, I don't know why, but they look cool to me. My favorite of the Japanese locks are so well machined. But this Trioving, I like these ovals. This Trioving has really gnarly warding, so it's been fun trying to not get my pick stuck, not pick the warding and everything. Let's see, I have a Kaba Micro. I haven't had luck feeling around in there with picks. I have a disc detainer lock, just a cheap little Chinese one. I have barely put my Sparrow's pick into that. I have a Bilock. It's got a broken nose on it. I don't have a key for it. I've tried to pick on it a couple times, but tensioning it, I'm going to have to make a tension wrench for it. I want to get some metal or whatever and make a tension wrench that fits on that little space in there. I've seen some videos of how people do it. I just need to make a tension wrench that fits it perfectly. The tension wrench I've been using keeps slipping out, and then I get frustrated. So then I put the lock down. Avis Extra Classic 700. I've made the tension wrench for this. I haven't had any luck getting the bottom row picked. I don't think my tension wrench is quite right. I don't think it's giving me the clearance I need, so I'm not able to get the bottom pick set. But it's on the list. It'll get there. It'll get done. Another lock from Joe Picks is a Medco cam lock. He says they're a little bit different than the standard Medco. I tried to pick it a little bit, but it's going to take me some time to sit down and actually understand how the Medco pins turn and everything and get that done. Let's see. Eva, this is the Eva Dual. I really would like to get this one picked for my red belt. I haven't practiced on it in a while. I was spending a lot of time with it, and as I started to get the feel for it, then things kind of went where my schedule doesn't allow me to pick quite as much. So that should be changing here soon. Then this beast of a Ruco, the Ruco Garant. This thing, I love this lock. It looks so nice. It feels so nice. It's buttery smooth. It turns with very little effort. But man, is it a wicked lock. Between the side pins and getting those picked, the top pins, they're just, yeah, it's a nasty lock. So this is, when I open this one, that'll be, I'll think an awful lot of myself. Yeah, and then the last lock is a lock that's been in my collection for a little while. I haven't put forth the effort on it, but it is one that will mean something to me to get it picked. I got to make a tool so I can get to the side pins, same as the Ruco, but where I used to work in Hawaii, we had a Primus on our front door, and we got locked out multiple times because we only had one key. So that lock and the name Primus just pisses me off a little bit. So now I need to get this lock picked so that I can have revenge on the lock that kept us out of where I worked a couple times, because we only had one key and it got left inside when it wasn't supposed to, and then we had to find alternate methods into the building, which was on the second floor, so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, getting into this is going to be, when I finally do, I'll be really happy. So that's my locks. That's what I got. This is the pile of goodness for the future. That's the set of locks from my current, and then these are the locks of my past. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wow, this is a long video. Hope you didn't get too bored, but thanks for riding along. Have a good one.